Hey, scrappy people, it's Josie Reed here today, coming at you with day 21 of my December daily, and I have a fun and somewhat simple page. Well, it was gonna be simple, but I can't do simple, about my middleest son. So he came and told me a story that for the last few years, one of his good friends calls him up around Christmas time and asks, "Hey, is this Santa?" And then Josiah proceeds to pretend to be Santa for his good friend's little sister every year. And she tells him what she wants for Christmas, and it's a totally adorable thing. And I told Joe that I needed to put that in my December daily. So these photos are not from in the moment. They are some silly photos that we recreated of him on the phone for the album. That's why he looks so amused, and just so that I could tell this story, and also so that I could get his face in this album, because this album is turning out to be all about Finn, which is fine because he is the 9-year-old, and so these boys have had their day in the sun as far as Christmas albums, but I like to include them whenever I can, of course. So I have taken these two photos, and I'm actually using the back side of the envelope that the Christmas card for my Justin Trudeau socks layout was in. So I had the backside of that envelope, and of course, now that I'm, day 21 here, we are getting tight on space, even in my second album. So I decided to use the back of that envelope to scrapbook this story. So this page is actually a bit smaller than a 6x8 even, which I struggled with just a little bit because, of course, I had two photos and then I had some journaling, and so I struggled a little bit with trying to make everything fit in a way that made me happy. And so I put down these photos, and then I put down the journaling on this tag that I had made for something else and ended up not using. And then I went, okay, now what? I have these word bits, but I felt like I needed something other than words on this layout. I love my words. I use them all the time. There are words in the background of this page, but sometimes it feels like there's not enough icons out there and too many words. So that's kind of where I was feeling, or what I was feeling with this layout. There was not enough icons and too many words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up pulling in some die cuts from my December daily stash. I think it's from an old crepe paper album, and that's going to help bring this together, but it's going to be a messy process in which I pull things up and rework things, and just like I always do. I guess I'm always just a messy scrapbooker. So I'm thinking maybe of adding this, but I'm like, I don't think I love it. So this is where I'm going, okay, this is not what I want. Like, this is not working out for me. What is going on? So I'm going to start by adding a title. So I decide that I want the title to say Spreading Christmas Cheer. And so I pull out a 4x6 card. I initially thought red, but the red and the black was too much. So I'm going to put it instead on pink, which will match the pink of that XOXO Santa Claus banner. And then I'm going to back the pink banner in red so that I get both colors, and also so that that pink banner feels a little bit more grounded going on that white gold foil background. So I'm going to cut this out in a fishtail banner, and then I'm going to back this fishtail banner with another fishtail banner, and that's going to take up some of that empty dead space up there at the top of my layout that's really bothering me. So let's start there. These letter stickers are super old, so they're not really sticky. So I have to go back in and with some glue and add in some glue to the back of these letter stickers. So you'll see them, move around a little bit, but that's okay. It works while I'm trying to make things layer anyway. Okay, so now it's going to say Spreading Christmas Cheer, which is what he's doing, right? So I initially put it down straight on this layout and then put this down as well. And then I decided that that little piece of white between the photo mat and the banner is driving me bonkers. So after I put this down, I'm of course going to pull it back up and fix it. So I'm going to angle it with the photo instead in just a minute. See, I'm putting everything down, putting stickers on top of stickers, and then going, yikes, that is not what I want. So now I'm going to fix it. Much better. And it takes up that space up there a little bit better too, so that works for me. We've got all kinds of fun angles going on this layout right now. So now I'm like, okay, now we need our icons because this is not enough. This is not going to work if I just keep adding words here. So I pull out some old crepe paper icons, and I actually really like the addition of green to this layout as well. I've been using a lot of red, black, and pink throughout this layout, so I'm really really digging the green, but I really needed to find things that A, would fit, and B, it made sense to the theme. I tried this green house, but it's too big for up here and it kind of gets lost. I'm going to put down the tree because that works perfectly. And then I go back through the die cuts again and find a girl. And I thought that was perfect because she's kind of ageless once I find her here. She's kind of ageless, but I thought I don't often have the occasion to use girls in my layouts because obviously I have all boys, and so I thought that using this girl in this layout would be perfect because it's obviously about a little girl. So that was a good find, or a good mental connection that I made. I'm actually going to put her right over the tree because she didn't really fit up at the top, and I actually like the way that she looks down there with that tree behind her. I'm going to take this wreath and I'm going to put it up underneath all of this so you can't see the words. And that's going to take up a lot of space up at the top, which is good because that's kind of what I was looking for. And it adds that green up there as well. I'm going to add my little girl in. Still not feeling like this is like done. Thought about adding in that joy, but no, that was too much. So I'm kind of looking around trying to figure it out. I decided to cut out some hearts from one of these little pieces that I'm probably never going to use in this cute sky blue teal color, and I'm going to add those in. I'm not sure if I add anything else in. It's been a while. But you and I will find out together. But that is about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Tracy M. Reed. I would love to see you over there as well. If you're interested in still images for any of my December daily projects, you can find them on my blog at tracyreed.com. There will be a direct link to this one in the description box below, so it'll be easy to find, and then you can find the rest from there as well. I don't know. Just twine. That's what we needed. I knew there was something, but it wasn't a big deal. All right. I will see you back again for the next installation of this series. See ya. Bye.